Hey, what's up, guys? Nothing but Rags here, bringing you another Warlords video. And as usual, I am here with my good friend Iron Glory 1.
What's up? What's up?
And today we have a new topic to tell you guys about. Last episode we talked about happy bunny stories. Emphasis on happy.
Yeah, they were the most exciting bunny stories I could have ever talked about.
I'll say. Anyway, so today's topic is hamster stories.
Hamsters.
Okay, so I think let's start off with my first story. Whoa, no, bad. Oh God, get back here, you little piece of...
There will always be that occasional interruption of, the game in the background.
I give up. Go away. Leave me alone. They're gonna get the flag.
Are they?
Yeah, they probably are.
Oh man, there's quite a few guys.
Ooh, I am dying. Anyway, back to the first story. So, this first story goes back to, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And I was friends with this kid in my school. Let's just call him Mike, because that's his name. I'm not going to say his last name, even though he is a complete douchebag. So, when he was, not a douchebag, pardon my French.
Yeah, don't worry, I got this. I got the bleeping down pat.
Okay, good. So when he wasn't a douchebag, he was actually, somewhat tolerable. And I always used to go over to his house, and he got hamsters. He got 2 hamsters, and his 2 hamsters had hamster babies. And we got 2 of the hamster babies. They were like little midget midget hamsters, and we kept them in my sister's room. And one night, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 weeks after we got him, Mike was over at my house. And that's when it all started. We go in to look on the hamsters, and we see that one of the hamsters was bleeding in the corner. The other hamster comes up and starts eating it.
Oh my goodness. What?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever heard this, so holy crap.
Oh yeah, so the hamster family, hamster siblings.
The cannibals
started eating the other one. We pulled it out. We took it out before it was actually dead, and it was just twitching in a little bowl. We didn't have a cat then, so this isn't cat related yet. So we clean it off, and we see that one of its ears is missing. Its foot's down to a nub, and it's missing an ear. Did I already say that?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Did you?
Well, the ear was the bloody part, so I think it was also missing an eye. And the other hamster was just sitting there, it's like, I accomplished something.
Yeah.
I ate my family.
Okay.
Cannibalistic hamster potty. Woo. So the cannibalized hamster, the one that was being eaten, died. We flushed it down a toilet. It was small, so. Then about a month later, that hamster also died.
Wow, that's tragic.
Would you like to tell your story now?
Yeah, I'll tell my story now. Christmas morning, my sister gets a hamster for her birthday. That hamster happened to be a pregnant hamster and also had hamster babies. Those hamster babies, not all of them lived. The one most tragic or weird, it gave birth, and then the baby squirted blood out of its nose, 2 feet of squirting little blood through its little nose thing, and it died, just like that. I think there were 3 that survived.
Is that it?
It was very sad. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a short one.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna have to find a way to make this last story, which is my favorite,
Last the rest of the episode.
the episode. Because yeah, I kind of expected you to have a bit of a longer episode, a long one like your last one.
Yeah, well, our stories kind of kept short. Kept on the short side.
Anyway, okay, let's begin. So, let's start from the beginning. So, let's go 6 months after the cannibalistic incident.
Okay.
Okay, my sister got a new hamster. It was an albino white hamster, like it was just like a bigger hamster. And she named it Lucy. She loved Lucy with all her heart. And oh yeah, at this time we also did have a cat. We have a cat at this time now. She was the mother cat, and she has not had her babies yet. So let's just keep that in mind.
Mhm.
Okay, so Lucy, she was a complete bitch.
Right.
She was an utter bitch. Like I was petting her, so then she bit me.
Wait, your cat did or your hamster?
The hamster.
The hamster.
I was just scratching her, like how everyone else did.
Oh my god.
She literally started gnawing on my fingertip. Like, I heard crunching in my fingertip when she bit me.
Oh.
Like, you know that crunching when you bite into cereal?
I don't want to think about it.
Well, she crunched.
She crunched and then crunched and then crunched again.
And I had like 3 holes coming out of my fingertip, just like, squirting blood, just like a little blood fountain.
Mhm.
Like, I'd run my own blood drive if I wanted to.
Oh my god. Oh, sounds painful.
Yeah. So I cleaned it off, and there's just a little hamster-sized bucktooth hole in there. I was like, oh, that's pleasant. Every time I saw that hamster, I gave it the death stare. And then it happened. My cat Buka, the oldest one, she had a litter of kittens. And little did I know that those little bundles of joy would be my saviors. One day, when the kittens were, old enough and stuff, and they could walk around the house, with the dog not in the room, because, my Buka would literally beat the shit out of the dog. Like, Buka's a small cat compared to, like, other cats, and
Yep.
dog Bouncer, he's a large golden retriever. And my dog was terrified of her. So anyway, the kittens were able to walk around the house now, and about 4 out of the 7 that survived, they got into Janine's room. Janine's my sister,
Mhm.
in case you didn't know. They got into a room, and Lucy got out of her cage. I saw that Lucy wasn't out of her cage, and I hear rustling under her bed. I pull out the kittens, and I see something brownish white hobbling around under there.
That's just
I pull
creepy.
it out, and I see Lucy, the demon hamster, bleeding to death.
She got what she came. She got what she was asking for.
I hated that thing. So even despite my hatred for that evil little thing, I put it back in its cage, and I call my sister and mother because they liked her for some odd reason.
Maybe it didn't bite them.
It didn't.
Mm.
No. Shh. Yes.
There's people behind you,
I know I died.
Oh, you got killed.
Derpy cow. Spider.
Kill him! Oh my god, redonkulous.
Lucy went from a bright snow white to a reddish brown with some white patches. So I call my mother and sister and tell them what happened. I tell them about the incident. But I didn't tell them that I had a giant smirk on my face the entire time, though. Again, I hated that hamster.
Right.
So my sister's like, "Oh my God, you saved my darling little baby, little Lucy. I'll love you forever." Something like that. Even though I told her multiple times that I did it because I wanted to see that little demon suffer, and she did. For a whole week, she did not move except to drink and eat, which she did very little of. And then it happened. About a week after the incident, Lucy died.
Interesting. That's amazing.
So my sister cried for about a week. She wrapped Lucy up in a little plastic bag, put it in a plastic container, and she buried her. And I'm just like, those kittens are the greatest things ever. And I was like, thank the Lord.
Thank the
little
Lord.
demon is gone.
We're the kittens, the saviors. That's the kittens were like the saviors.
Our Savior, Kitten Christ, the kittens of Christ themselves, has slayed the evil Satan hamster. And it was like, and like once she died, a whole like weight was lifted on my chest. Like the crunching from her biting my finger was just gone. And everything that happened was because of them.
It was all because of them.
The little baby kitties. And I was just like, I can now sleep without having to have one eye open. Hiya, Boo. He was not part of the Lucy Destruction Brigade.
No,
he was the second litter of kittens.
Oh, okay.
But you know, he decapitated a bunny. So what can you do? So that's my last story. Oh wait, I have one more. I just remembered it. Okay, let's go back to Bag Mike. My mind just went. Okay, yeah, I'm at Bag Mike's house.
Mhm.
And one of the older hamsters gets out. Okay, stop. We'll finish this story when we get back.
We'll finish it when we get back.
Domination.
Yep.
So.
See you guys then.
And we're back. And right after I finish, let me continue my story. Get Blicksmith ready.
Yeah. 2 BLCKSMITH.
Okay.
Oh, the C didn't work. Oh well.
Anyway.
Blicksmith.
It's still the same pronunciation. Okay. Ooh, wait, we got triple coins.
Oh, do we? Nice.
Double tip.
I'm not tipping that nothing. I'm just gonna go.
Common experience. Anyway.
Yep.
So I'm at Douchebag Mike's house before he became a douchebag, and he was just known as Mike. And one of the adult hamsters gets out, and they had this old cat named Adonde.
Adonde? I know a YouTuber named Adonde.
Yeah, his name's like Suzius.
Yeah, yep.
So, Adonde was a very old cat. Like she was blind. She was deaf and blind at the same time.
Mhm.
But you know, she still had a pretty good smell for a cat. Like she was like from what I heard, Mike's mother said that she was like 20 years old when she died. So that's pretty old.
Yep.
Anyway, so one of the adult hamsters gets out, and Adonde eats it. And
nice.
I picked up Adonde, listening to see if the hamster is still alive in there. For like 20 minutes, being like, "Are you in there? Hello? Can you say something? Hello?" So yeah,
oh man.
That's pretty much the story.
That's it? That's that story?
Yeah.
It's like my story, short, sweet, and to the point.
Yeah, but I still had two. I still had two of them though.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, next topic.
Broken bones. Broken bones.
Yeah.
Said it twice.
Now explain the topic to those people who have been living under a rock for the past millennia.
So me, because I've never broken my bone technically. We're just gonna talk about broken bone stories. Is that what you want me to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, broken bones. They're cool.
You first.
Okay, my friend was me. We wanted to build a fort, so he took it upon himself to climb a tree. So halfway up that tree, he fell. On his way down, he wanted to stick his arm out to support his fall, and of course he broke his arm. This guy's hitting his own team just in the last video.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. He broke his arm.
Okay.
The end.
Now, let's put it back into a setting. I just got my first Razor scooter. And I was like, oh my god, I got a scooter. I'm like the cool kid on the block now. You can if you want, you can look at it, but you can't touch.
No touching my Razor scooter.
Anyway, so we go to my grandparents' lake house the next day after my grandparents, and they have this really big hill that's like it's built on, and it's pretty steep. And I'm 8 years old, got my scooter, and I go, and right in the morning I wake up and I jump my mom, telling her to get out of bed.
You want her to like watch you?
And I go down into the driveway with my scooter, and
can already see where this is going.
Yeah, with my scooter, and my brother's following me because he's a little stalker back then. Right, Jason? He's nodding in agreement.
Definitely, I agree.
Yeah. So, like most 8-year-olds, you never want to wear your helmet. So, I didn't. So, I go down the hill on my scooter, and I'm like, and I gained speed like super fast, and once I start going down, I realized that I made a big mistake.
Yeah, so you fall, I'm assuming?
No. I tried turning, because if I turned right, I would end up going down a steep flight of stairs. If I turned left, I would go down another hill. So, like most people, so I turned left, because, that would probably be the more safest way. But, since it was only a scooter, I couldn't go Daytona, I couldn't Daytona drift it, or, Tokyo drift it style. So, I tried turning, and I go smack into a tree. Like,
amazing.
Like a thick tree.
Just like, oh, okay, they're taking on.
Like, imagine going like 30 miles per hour and just, hitting a tree.
That's kind of scary. I don't want to imagine that. Oh, I have another story.
Tom and Jerry episodes where like Tom gets like hit by a fence post and he's just like goes like still.
Yeah, and he gets a huge lump on his head.
To me with a big tree.
Wow.
So, I'm still walking. I wasn't crying because I was manly. I'm manly.
Yeah, right. Yeah, obviously.
I wasn't crying though. Like, I was holding my arm, just saying "ow, ow," because I couldn't move my right arm. Like my shirt was ripped, and it was like my favorite shirt back then. So I was devastated when I found out that it was gone.
Oh, unfortunate.
I had scratches along my left arm and my face.
And your arm ended up being broken?
Yeah, so I go to the hospital, and I also got a concussion, and I wanted to just sleep for like and I couldn't sleep for 6 hours.
So, because your arm broke?
Yeah, and I had a concussion.
Oh.
I couldn't even go on my cast yet, so I had to go back to Massachusetts to get my actual cast. But I got a lot of chicken nuggets that weekend.
Oh, nice. There's always a bonus.
Yeah, I know.
What? They still have this?
So that's how I broke my arm.
Mm-hmm.
What now? Do you want delirious, funny, or
Hilarious. Just straight hilarious.
Okay.
Keep
So
it
this is a
entertaining.
bit shorter, but this is how my sister broke her arm.
Mm-hmm.
You were at a carnival, like you know the carnival in like your hometown.
Yeah.
Every year for 4th of July. I don't want to say your hometown, like the name, but you know where you live.
Yeah.
So my sister was there, and she just got off one of like the bobsled ride, and she just walking with her friends, and she trips. She trips on a wire, and she falls on her arm.
On a wire, like on the ground?
She's stupid, right? Like, how do you not know
Just straight dumb. Just straight dumb.
Yeah, I know. She's like, oh, look, a wire. I'm just not going to pay attention. Face plant. Woo.
Oh, caps lock is on. I'm sorry.
Okay. So that's how my sister broke her arm.
Yep.
Again, pretty short. Now, do you want funny or the funny one?
I want whatever you got.
Okay, so this is how my older brother, Jason, broke his arm.
Your older brother? You have an older brother?
Yeah, like, the older of my little brothers.
Okay.
He's the twin brother of Janine. So, he broke his arm before I broke mine. So, he was probably, I want to say,
thing, dang it.
6? Maybe 7. Anyway, it was Labor Day, I want to say. It was the day we didn't have school.
Okay.
And I am... oh god, I'm being chased.
Oh, that's such bogus. Anyway, focus up.
Yeah. And, like, when we're all kids, what's the one thing we like to do with door frames? Pretend we're Spider-Man.
Just pretend we're Spider-Man. I was like, I don't know. Do I like to hit my head off it or break my... I don't know. What am I supposed to say? What's the right answer?
My grandmother was there, and... Ooh, someone is named Jurassic Park. That's a nice name. So, my grandmother's here, and my brother wanted to show my grandmother what he can do by climbing up the wall. And like most kids, I like to run around. So I'm running around, and as he's being Spider-Man, I run into the doorframe, and that's right when he jumps off, and he lands on my shoulders. But since he wasn't gripped around my shoulders, he falls forward while I'm still running. And he lands on his arm, and he's bawling his eyes out. Like he cried himself a river.
That's insane.
Yeah, so that's how he broke his arm.
Did you just die?
No.
I think I saved you. I'm trying to save you.
The last one.
I killed you.
How my youngest brother died. Not died. Died. But broke his arm.
Yeah, right.
I want to say he was either 3 or 4. And he broke his arm by falling off a television.
Wow. I tipped over a television once.
But let me explain how he fell off a television. So, we just got a new TV in the kids' room. Ugh. So, he took the old TV and put it on the floor.
Right.
And it was one of the box TVs, so he sat on it a lot because he wasn't heavy.
Okay.
And he falls over. He's just saying like, "Yay! I like chips. Chips like me. Chips, chips, chips. Look at me."
Okay.
He's like standing up, dancing on it. Then he falls.
Amazing.
He lands He lands right in a door frame. Not the same door frame.
Not the same one.
It would be funny if it was.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, but it was almost like it went into the same room.
So he's just dancing on top and falls off, and boom, he
It breaks his arm.
breaks his arm. But
So,
I have 20-something weapons to unbox. So I'm gonna do that.
like 12.
I have.
We got an epic.
How much do I have? I have 24. Let's do them all. Now slow them down. Now fast up, and nothing. Wow.
Yeah, I got a complete set now.
Can you craft a legendary yet?
No, yeah, I haven't removed them, but look at my new epic.
Okay.
It's for, guess what class it's for?
You're Steve, by the way. It's for me.
No, Aquamancer.
Aquaman. Oh, it's for you.
I know.
So are you gonna use it?
I'm gonna dismantle it.
Why? If it's for your class.
I'm probably not gonna get an Aquamancer for a while.
Oh. Right, that's not your class. I forgot.
I'm not gonna get rid of that yet, but let's dismantle this.
I almost have 150 void shards. Too bad I'm not level 50. That was actually good for me because I was able to get a couple more games in on my weekly. I'm already at 8.
Epic now.
Go ahead, go for it.
Another epic. Yeah, let's go to Pyromancer now. I got the Gladiator's Guitar.
The Gladiator's Guitar. You crafted it?
It's even better than my axe.
Oh, it's that thing's so tiny.
It's the best epic though.
It's so tiny.
But it does so much more damage. It does 123 damage now.
Wow. Oh wait, what? How much damage?
123.
Is that max?
I don't know. Did you just hear something?
Yeah, there was a firework that just went off in the background.
But like, the Gladiator's no more gusto the power.
Wait. So it says damage, like a number through another number. What's the first number?
90 to 123.
Okay, 90. I go.
My Gladiator's no more gusto the power meter. Only does 90 to 121.
See, mine goes 100 to 135.
Like it literally has the exact same stats except for cooldown reduction. It's 4%. And for my Kata of the Pyromancer, it is only 3%.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this legendary I have and just reskin it to something because this thing is beast. It's for an Aquamancer, but it's beastly. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please support both of our channels, which NothinButRags is gonna be in the description. It helps us both out every single time. We'll see you guys later. Peace.